Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order! Arms! Pull out!
Thank you guys so much. That was awesome. I'm going to pass this on over to our guest services director, Rick Rivers. He's going to say a prayer for us to have a great day today. Then we're going to cut this ribbon, and then we're going to let you guys go have some fun today, okay?
Let's pray. Most gracious Heavenly Father, so thankful for this day that you've given us, Father. Thank you for this great fair weather that you've given us today, Father. Father, I thank you for all these that have come out today to enjoy the fair, Father. Father, I pray for safety throughout the duration of our fair. I just thank you for each of the volunteers that we have. Those that are out here, we thank you. It's the dedication of the many volunteers and the support of this community and our sponsors that make this fair the fair that it is, Father. So I thank you for each of them. Thank you for sending your Son, Jesus, to die on the cross for us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Hey, Rick and Cheryl, if you guys can go ahead to the ribbon. Hey, Corbin, we need you behind the ribbon too. All right, well, we're getting set up across the ribbon. For those of you who want to see the ribbon, our ribbon is right here at the end of our green carpet. And I think I see our other celebrity making it through here. Clay, our mascot. Let's give Clay a big round of applause. Hello. While we're getting set up, I do want to thank Public Safety. Thank you guys so much for being our partner. Clay County Parks and Recreation, I see you guys here. Thanks for letting us take over your fairgrounds for this lovely event. Clay County Tourism, hello to you. Thank you for coming. The Sheriff's Department, thank you guys for being one of our partners. All of our friends in the media, all of our attendees that are here, sponsors, all of our community partners, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. Who's ready to get this ribbon cut? All right. Hold on 1 second. On the count of 3. Is this our junior broadcaster? Hi. You want to say hi? What's your name? Olivia? Okay, so Olivia won our junior broadcaster contest with Channel 4 News. So we are so happy to have Olivia here with us to help us cut this ribbon. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Do you want to count us down from 3? We'll go 3, 2, 1, and cut. You ready? Let's do it together. Ready? Everybody. 3, 2, 1.
Squeeze it.
Oh. All right, we're ready. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. Pageant Queens, thank you guys so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
She didn't even like you to talk.
It was just a
From the 10 kind of like that they don't want to have the microphone.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
All right, you did a great job. It's fine. There's your mom.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a hand for the Clay County Fair? Squeals and squeals. Hey, pick up your heels and get in there and have a good time. We're glad you're here. And don't forget the little booklets with the schedule. You can get them inside. See these booklets right here? If you want the schedule of everything that's going on, right inside there, guest services, you can get your book with all the scheduling here for everything that's going on here at the wonderful Clay County Fair. So welcome, family. Have a great family time. Remember, hold on. Pick up your heels. I said pick up your heels. Pick up your heels. The gates are open. 2017 Club.
Ladies, can we do one more?
Can I take this off?
Hey everybody, welcome along. We're live streaming here and we just kicked off the fair in Clay County. The Clay County, obviously, the best part, the agricultural fair, where we're over here because of the shade. The clouds are just starting to build in a little bit, partly cloudy skies, as we do have that increasing chance for some showers, but maybe not here as the folks continue to stream in. And if you're watching thinking, wait, I forgot that the fair starts, today is Channel 4 Day. $2 gets you in the gate here so you can come in and have some fun. $2 per person gets you in the gate. And the line right now, it's slow but steady as the people continue to come through, which means by the time you get here, the people that are in front of you will already be gone and there's room on the Ferris wheel. We're waiting for one of the gate directors to come by to give us a 411 on all the stuff that's taking place here at the fair. I know that they're going to have lawn tractor races. Now these aren't your granddad's lawn tractor. These aren't the slow gas guzzling, grass cutting types. Well, they still guzzle gas, but they go a lot faster. These things will do wheelies, burnouts, donuts. They'll do jackrabbits, bunny hops. What else? They'll outrun a 4x4. I don't know what that means. They'll outrun a monster truck. No, that's probably not true either. But you know what? They'll outrun an electric golf cart. Yeah, that I can stand by fact. They'll outrun an electric golf cart, or electric golf cart rather. There's also, we found there's a mechanical bull here, which would not only be entertaining to ride, but once the fair gets up and going, it would be a lot of fun just to go and watch the people. And of course, there's all the rides. If we want to spin around in the background here, is that going to blast us out with the change in that light? But you can see the Ferris wheel. There's also a trampoline looking thing that they strap you to where you can bounce around. And of course, the assorted fair fun to be had. because it's the Clay County Fair, I got a hat to go with it. And they've also got hats and belts. I mean, you can actually do some shopping while you're here. Not only that, you can do some eating. And so on this agricultural side, looking to see if Sharonda was coming, all the kind of full-grown animals that you would expect to see on a farm. But if you want to see what these guys look like in their baby nature, there's nothing cuter than baby goats. They've got a baby animal exhibit on the old Florida side of the fair. So that's over where the rides are and all that. So you can check out anything from little baby ducklings that go up a slide or go up a staircase and then around a ramp and then come down a water slide that operates inside of a tractor. You'll have to trust me on that one. And then I mentioned that there's baby goats. There's also baby ponies. There were baby cows. The cows were actually quite loud. Chickens, ducks, oh, rabbits. That was the other thing. And am I leaving anything out? I think that pretty much oh, and a rooster. There's a rooster there. What's that? Yeah, and some ducklings. Now the ducklings starting right now at 2 o'clock. This is when they get them out of their inside cage and bring them out to the little water park where they actually play on the slides, which should be kind of good. Are you going to be the interviewee? Are you going to be? Fantastic. Hey, Jim.
How you doing?
Nice to see you. Okay.
Yeah, that's my wife.
It is.
Hey, you go speak to him.
All right, well, we got the other half, maybe not the good-looking half. So, hey, can I ask you a question before we get started in the interview?
Yes, sir.
Heifer?
Yes.
Isn't that kind of rude?
It is.
Can't we call them just voluptuous hamburgers to be?
They are voluptuous hamburgers to be, or a big brown steak, or a T-bone, however you like to see it. I see that. I don't see a heifer. I see a steak.
Yeah. But you know what worries me a little bit is my grandfather had a farm for a long time, and he used to have this thing that when the cows started to lay down, that was time to go and turn the hay because it meant it was going to rain.
Right.
Almost all of the cows are laying down here.
Now you're the weatherman. You tell me. Is it going to rain?
I think they've just been watching the wrong forecast.
There you go. Maybe we need to turn the hay.
Maybe that's it. Maybe it's time to turn the hay. All right, so let's talk about the fair. This thing kicks off today. $2 gets you in the door. That's $2 per person?
$2 per person, $2 rides all day.
That is $2 deals all day long because of Channel 4. And then you've got big concerts coming up. What are some of those?
Let's see, Tuesday we roll with Chris Lane. I believe it's Tuesday. Wednesday we got Earl Dibbs, which is Granger Smith. We've got Winona Judd.
Everybody knows Winona.
Absolutely. We've got Stephen Curtis Chapman coming in on Saturday, big Christian artist. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a big day Saturday for us.
And you got some big name acts. And then next Friday, this is kind of cool, something that Clay County does is the kids get a fair day. Explain that.
That's fair day. The school board has voted to give the kids of Clay County a day off, and they call it fair day, and that's exactly what it's for. Helps out the 4-H, the kids that work the fair. They get to come out and do their duties as taking care of the heifers, as we've talked about. But it also gives the kids and families an opportunity to spend a 3-day weekend. They can come to the fair or do what they need to do.
That sounds like a really cool thing, and the fact that Clay County gets behind it, you know, imagine if they would do it during spring break. Every day would be fair day.
Ooh, I'm not sure we can handle every day as fair day of spring break. That would be awesome, though. It'd be nice to see, but it has done it before, but not just. We usually catch 2 or 3 days at the beginning or 2 or 3 days at the end of spring break in the past.
How many years have you been part of this?
This is my 19th fair.
So 19 years at the fair. I've been doing it now. I want to say it's at least 7 years that we've been coming out for the ribbon cutting. Every year the food gets better. You find a lot of the fair favorites, the kennel corns and the stuff like that, but every year there's a little something new. I saw that it looked like they were roasting whole chickens on the backside. What's that about?
That is something different. We haven't had that before, you're right, and we're bringing out a bigger and better venue every year. What we do is we travel to different fairs, and we see some that we like or we don't like, say, hey, we've had them before, let's try this one over here. And if we have spots available because we have waiting list every year trying to get in. Yes,
wow.
Sir, we have a waiting list. So you see the whole chicken this year. We haven't had that before, so that's going to be something different for us.
I mean, it looked good already. As he was tossing those chickens, I was like, they've got a nice color on them. And I always tell people about the food along the backside. I mean, that's really where you want to stop and spend a little time.
You want to spend, Main Street is where it's at. You cruise Main Street. Those are some of the vendors that have been here for years. They know what's good and know what to bring, and they bring some of the best food out here.
And it smells fantastic. Now let's talk about the exhibit over there in Old Florida. there are some things that make Facebook fun. Cat videos and baby animals of any kind. And you have an entire setup with baby animals over there.
That's brand new to us this year. We haven't done that before. We've got a new director in that area, and she come up with some new ideas to try to bring some more people down there. And that's one of the things. We've got baby goats. We got a duck pond now with a waterfall through a tractor. So it's going to be very interesting. A lot of things for everyone to do at that area now.
I got to tell you that we were back there and I saw the baby goats. My wife loves baby goats. So and it's one of the first times I've done it where you can actually phone call somebody like on a camera.
Yeah.
So do you know that you can do this? There's a button that you can push on these new phones and you can talk to somebody face to face. So I hit the button, except I switched the camera from me to the baby goats.
Oh, no.
And when she answered it, she was with all of her coworkers, but yet she started to cry because she loves baby goats.
Good for her.
So I got bonus points.
You got bonus
I got good tears and
go.
baby goats.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the call of calls.
It'll be a good night for you tonight.
It's going to be a great night. All right, so it's going to be a fantastic night for you. You're kicking off the fair. The weather, I mean, aside from Monday, you guys are looking solid for the long run. And the temperatures, dress lightly, dress accordingly. Make sure you have the right headwear. Of course, this is the Clay County Fair. And like I said, if you want to do some shopping, anything from belt buckles, look at that. And I'm a real cowboy because you can tell I got this put on with wire ties. And but the hat's real anyway.
Absolutely.
So you can do shopping, you can come out of here, you can eat, you can. Is there anything I'm leaving? Oh, wait, yeah, the lawnmower races. You're appealing to NASCAR fans.
Absolutely, we can't wait for that to happen. That's a big hit. People come from out, just come here just for those races, and it's absolutely awesome to see. If you haven't been here to see those, you need to make a trip.
And I was telling people, these things will outrun an electric golf cart. Fact?
Fact.
They will do a wheelie. Fact?
Fact.
Burnout?
Burnout.
Donut?
Donut.
Bunny drop?
Maybe.
What do you call it? No, bunny hop. Bunny hop.
Bunny hop.
Yeah, they'll do that. And what's the other one? Jackrabbit?
Jackrabbit.
Oh, yeah, they'll do all of those. What's that? They'll drifting?
They drift. They drift.
drift.
They drift the whole time they're racing.
Well, you're appealing to NASCAR, the drift fans, the people that play that GT4 game online.
Yeah,
let's see. I also saw that you've got Beat Street. What's that?
Beat Street is a group of people that are playing a lot of different instruments, and we call them instruments, but they're not really instruments. They've made instruments out of different material, and it's pretty awesome to see. They have a great following as well.
And your wife, who is the honorary head boss, the big cheese, the head honcho, said you're actually performing with them and going to be breakdancing.
I'm not seeing that happening this year.
This year. All right, so we got some time to work on it. Well, Jim, thank you so much for Facebooking and live streaming here with us on Channel 4. We're going to meet some of the folks that are here at the fair. We're going to walk around, get a little nibble or two, and I'm going to put it on your tab.
Great having you. Anytime. Thank you.
All right, so I mean, there you go. This is, and this is the quiet time at the Clay County Fair. It definitely gets busy, especially around the concerts. But this is where you come to cool off. You check out some of the animals. If you're in the mood for a tractor, you can actually buy some tractors over on the other side. But the best part, where we're going? Yes. We can do a picture now. Hey, we're going to do a picture. We're going to do a picture while you're face streaming.
Over here. Okay. You want to take it?
Hold 1 second.
Oh, you gotta fix this thing.
Oh, wait,
no.
we got cell phone issues. That guy is me. That's me. That's me with the phone. I'm like, which button?
Okay, right there. Now push it. That's
You got,
the camera.
all right, now we got it.
Okay.
I think I was blinking.
I was asking her, what are you doing out here? You're such a German freak. We watch it on TV and we see that all the
I'm not petting him and or riding him yet.
time.
Yeah. All right, so you want to wander around a little bit, see more of the fair? We're going to go that way? All right, we can go this way. So yeah, I was telling Jim that my grandfather has this old, I don't know if it's a wives' tale, but the number of cows that lay down was kind of a rough estimate on where, you're doing a great job, by the way. These are a lot of the 4-H kids. They actually maintain not only the heifers, we were joking about the names of them, but they maintain the area here. So you'll often see them in their green shirt or their 4-H shirts as they're coming through, cleaning up after the guests come through, picking up the stuff that they may leave behind. But as far, oh, here's some baby animals. So as far as the baby animals over there in that baby animal exhibit, I kid you not, they're absolutely adorable. Kind of like these little guys. Do they have names? What are their names?
The white one is Buddy.
Buddy?
She's Bambi.
Hey, Bambi. Oh, you're kind of like that color. Bambi, will you move for us? What's the command to make him do that noise? The command to make him do that noise.
Well, in a couple hours she'll be real hungry.
That's when they'll do it? We were over in the baby animal exhibit, and they were saying when they turn the lights on in the morning, are cows not morning animals? They made a bunch of noise.
Oh, when you turn on the lights in the morning, they think it's feeding time.
Oh, that's what it is. So they kind of wake up as the rooster roast type thing?
Kind of pretty much, yeah.
Right. Well, this is...
Especially the babies. They're ready for their milk.
So is he one of the 4-H guys, or?
Yes, he's exhibiting.
Is that a real... Come here, man. Let me talk to you. I got a belt buckle, so I'm official. How you doing? Man, you got boots and everything. What's your name?
Dalton Coleman.
Say it again.
Dalton Coleman.
Nice to meet you. We're streaming live on the internet right now for Channel 4. I was just talking about how, are you part of the 4-H group here? I was talking about, like, this is basically your whole auditorium here. I mean, everything that you guys get to showcase as well as helping to maintain.
Yes, sir.
How did you get into this?
Well, Miss Charlene helped me get into this well, she showed me how to, like, I used to do beef cows while I was doing beef cows. And
This isn't a beef cow?
no, sir. This is dairy.
That's a dairy cow. That's a dairy cow. What separates the beef cows from the dairy cows?
Dairy cows basically make milk, and beef cows basically they provide beef.
Which one's more fun to ride?
Probably beef.
The beef cow. See, I told you we were having that discussion. I always say that if you're going to get to town and you got to go fast, you got to take the beef ride, not the cow ride or the milk ride. Yeah. So how old do you get them as, like, what are they when they're young? Pups? Or the kittens? What's a baby cow?
I just call them cows. Okay. Little tiny cows.
So how old do you get them?
Sir?
Well, like, what age do you get them? Do you have to bottle feed them? Are they weaned?
No, they can be weaned at about 4 months, 6 months. Yeah.
So you get them after that then?
Yeah, if you buy one, yes.
So with the beef cow, we kind of know what the end is on that story. Do you get to keep the milk cows longer?
Yes, sir.
How long do they stick around?
About 20 years. I don't really know that question, sir.
20 years? They can stick around 20 years. Can they be housebroken? You can get yourself a lifelong pet. What are you, about 15?
No, sir, I'm 12.
12 years old. You could pass for 15 even if you didn't need an ID. It's that mustache. So think about that. By the time you're 35, 40 years old, whatever cows you have now, they're still with you.
Yes, sir.
That's actually kind of cool. Do you have any other animals?
I got 3 dogs, 3 goats, and 3 beef cows at the house.
You just work in groups of 3s?
No, sir, I'm just trying to get more.
Oh, that's a good idea. So, is this your whole area?
Yes, sir.
Well, that one over there in the black and white made a mess, so that probably means you need to get back to work, and we're going to let you do that. It was a pleasure talking to you, and congratulations and good luck. Thank you so much for the help. That's awesome. So there you go. We learned that there's a beef cow, there's a milk cow. I literally thought they came from the same animal. I thought the T-bone that I'm having along, and I probably shouldn't say that out loud around these guys, that I'm having, whoa, going down. He did not drop the camera. Did you see that? He did not drop the camera. It's not like that thing cost more than both of us together. Thank you for saving that. Hi, everybody. Say hi to Channel 4. We're live streaming. What's that? You know, I should probably warn you when there's things behind it. Here, I'm going to move this by your foot.
Oh,
so
it's fine. I like it dragging.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I know where it's at.
All right. No more falling. No more tripping. All right. So let's see here. I think this is more of the same over here on this side with the cattle.
Let me get in front of yours.
Looks like somebody got hurt. That's why I was trying to turn the camera. We're cow shopping. Did you know that there's a difference between a beef cow and a milk cow?
Yes.
What else do you know about these cows? Oh no, it's too late. You're already here now. This is actually not TV. This is web streaming. It's on our website, Channel 4 WJXT, the local station. Hi, I'm Richard, by the way.
Hi, I'm Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Penny.
Penny, it's a pleasure. Where are you guys from?
McClenny.
I know where that's at. So you came from McClenny to here. Are you here for any of these animals?
Yes, down there.
What do you have?
Brangus.
A what?
Brangus.
Is that like the heifers?
A heifer or bull.
So describe it. What's a Brangus? Does that mean it's a bull?
It's part Brahma and part Angus.
Oh, I like that. So that would be a beef cow then?
Yes.
Because I know the Angus. So do you have any Kobe cows?
Any what?
Kobe, it's supposed to be some really good meat. I don't know.
No, I guess so.
Yeah. I'm not a vegetarian, so can we say that thing around these? I mean,
yeah, it's fine.
you don't ever, you use like, instead of saying meat, you just say the M word, or instead of T-bone, you just say like, the T steak. No. I guess steak would also give it away too, wouldn't it? How long have you been raising animals?
I just help her.
You do? What's your favorite part about it?
I don't know. I like playing with them.
Yeah, they become like pets kind of for a little bit. And I understand that you can keep the milk ones a little bit longer.
I guess so.
Yeah, listen, I don't do much with the cattle anyway, except, well,
you eat them.
I get the finished product. Yeah, that's so. How long does it take to go from that stage to plate?
18 months, it could be.
Really? Doesn't seem like that long at all. No, you can make noise, make all you want. You don't have to be quiet. Yeah. If you got a boombox, come by. If you guys dance or rap. All right, we're going to have to go down to the other side for that. Well, I want you guys to have a fantastic time, Penny. It was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for coming in from McClenny. We're going to go and chat with the rest of these cows. That one looks really tired. I came to the fair to cut a ribbon, and I feel like I'm getting an education on cows. I mean, I do have a cowboy hat, so I guess it kind of sort of makes me a cowboy by proxy. I don't put in the hard work. I do put in the hours. I mean, we're about the same. I may even wake up before the rooster. There's an idea. I could start a service where I wake up roosters for the rest of the day. That way they would know when to get up and start crowing, and, the rest of the farm would be on time. Well, if the odds are that these things are laying down and that means rain, it's not looking very good for us here. Can you make it stand up? Oh, we're going to make one. Is it like a call that you do? Do you do a whistle? You just lean on it? So, how do you get a cow to stand up? You just lean on it. So what? That is it's a honking huge animal. That's Mother Nature at her finest right there. Yeah. Is there a part two? Hey, can we do a take two on that? I'm afraid to stand on the back side of these things now, man. I don't. Apparently that one has an upset stomach. So. Yeah, we're still live. If that's, yeah. All right. That is a honking huge cow. What kind is this?
He's an Angus, registered Angus bull. He's 3 years old. He just turned 3.
I don't know what this cow had for breakfast, but hey, buddy. How old is this Angus?
He's 3. He just turned 3.
It's a big 3-year-old. What's the size and weight of this guy?
He's probably about 1,900 pounds right now. And he'll grow for a couple more years. He weighed about 80 pounds when he was born.
80 pounds born and weighs almost 2,000 pounds now.
Yeah.
What does an animal eat that gets that big?
Lots of hay, grain, corn. We make our own feed, so it's corn, soybean meal, and peanut hay.
Wow. And what? And peanut husk? Is that what you said?
Peanut hay.
Oh, peanut hay. Yeah. What is peanut hay?
Well, when they pick the peanuts, they bale the plants. Yeah. And they make hay out of it.
Oh, wow.
High in protein, and they gain weight good on it.
I love that about the farms. I mean, and even with these guys, there's so much of it that's used and makes the byproduct and everything that what can be used is used, and it's fantastic. It's the way it should be. Does it have a name?
Junior.
So I'm going to guess Junior's a boy.
Yes.
So why don't they have horns?
Angus don't have horns.
Which ones have horns?
Brahmas do, and some of the Santa Gratuitas you'll see have horns, but typically, you know, it's you know, Brahmas, Santa Gratuitas will have horns.
If there was a race between an Angus and a Brahma, and then what's the other ones? The Brangus, they're kind of the hybrids?
The Brangus, yeah.
And then who would be the fastest? If I had to get to town and I had to ride one, which one would you take?
I'd probably walk to be faster. Yeah, 'cause he's you know, at this weight, he's going to go where he wants to go.
And pretty much at his speed. But you know that you can get him to stand up just by simply giving him a nudge.
Yeah.
Well, you are just a monster. Just to show you how big this thing is. I mean, that's what he looks like with a cowboy hat on. Obviously, that is not going to fit. All right, I will let you set him back into place.
Okay.
Thank you so much for taking the time and talking with us. So we get it. You get it?
He likes this. Scratching like this.
What?
He's licking and doing his head.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a spot that cows like. This is like where you get the dog to do the leg thing.
Yeah, people's dog, that's what he'd be doing.
Or the part where you pet the cat where it likes it for a second before it eats your face off.
Yeah.
Oh, you were cool. Yeah. All right.
We've showed him all over. He's at the Jacksonville Fair.
What other tricks does he do? I got a Frisbee.
He poops a lot.
We saw that.
Yeah. No, he's just a big old hound dog. He's just very gentle. But he was grand champion in Jacksonville 2 years ago and reserve grand champion this year at Jacksonville.
So are you raising him for an end product or for a pet?
We're raising him because his job is to make more of them.
Oh.
He has a very rough job.
Well,
so,
buddy,
he'll die of old age.
I hope more people scratch your back and you enjoy the rest of your life making more Angus cows.
He gets all the girlfriends he wants.
That's another part of the farm that's, well, it's on the farm.
Yeah.
Thank you so much again for your time. We appreciate it. I don't think we can top that. So everybody, we're going to end it here from the Clay County Fair. Don't forget $2 admission and then $2 rides for the rest of the day, Channel 4 day. And then you can check online to get some of those concert information. And don't forget, we've also got the lawn tractor, the lawnmower races. That's what I'm trying to say. Look out on the backside of those cows. Be careful, bring some Visqueen. Peace out.